Ethan had never experienced his runt before. He didn't know what to do when it hit. As the pack-assigned Omega attendant, I was ordered to guide him through it.
Sera.
After that night, something shifted.
Sera.
I became the only one who could quiet the beast inside him. He came to me. I didn't know whether to be afraid or happy. And then I heard him laughing with his pack brothers, loud and careless.
She's just a low-rank Omega. Useful for taking the edge off. There are plenty of women I'll mark when the time is right.
Something inside me went cold and never came back. I took what little was mine and disappeared from Silver Moon Pack territory. 3 years later, a busy street, we collided face to face. His eyes dropped to the little girl standing beside me. Ethan had just turned 28, and the pack elders were panicking. An alpha heir who hadn't gone through his first rut was a liability. Rivals would notice, challengers would come. Pack matriarch Eleanor summoned me privately, pressing a thick handbook into my hands without ceremony.
Sera, go to Ethan's room tonight. You know the pack's customs.
She paused.
If his rut doesn't present, there's no place for you here.
I had no choice. That night, I pushed the door open. Ethan was sitting on the edge of the bed reading. He looked up the moment I entered, those pale gray alpha eyes sharpening instantly.
Why are you here?
Matriarch Eleanor's orders. She wants me to help familiarize you with rut-related matters. The corner of his mouth moved.
All right, go ahead.
I opened to page 1 and fixed my eyes on the text. Just the text, not the diagrams. I read the entire page in a clear, steady voice, the same tone I'd use reciting pack law at a council meeting.
Good. Every word correct. What about the illustrations?
Pardon?
I followed the text fine. The pictures, I'm not sure I understand. Walk me through them.
I made the mistake of glancing down. My brain stopped working. This was not what I had pictured when Eleanor said pack customs reference material. It's when two people engage in pre-bond physical contact.
More specific.
My face was on fire. Perhaps you should just read it yourself. I'm really not good at verbal explanations. He didn't take it?
If you can't explain it, how are you supposed to teach me? Go home and study. We'll try again tomorrow.
I was out the door in under 10 minutes, eyes stinging, what remained of my dignity scattered across his bedroom floor. Eleanor found out before breakfast. She was furious. Her punishment, kneel on the stone floor of the training grounds. Full sun, no shade. For as long as she decided, I knelt there, knees grinding again. Foolish that was. What I hadn't expected was Eleanor turning that foolishness into something humiliating. My eyes were burning when footsteps approached behind me.
Sera, you're bleeding.
He had me lifted before I could protest, one clean motion, and carried me back inside without a word. He found the healing medicine, opened the vial, and worked it into the wounds with his fingertips. Careful, unharried.
You're usually reliable. Eleanor punished you because of last night?
I shifted without thinking and caught the worst scrape. A sharp hiss escaped me. His hands slowed. The pressure went lighter. Something in my chest did something I couldn't afford. Ethan capped the bottle. He looked up, steady, unreasonable.
Tell Eleanor I'm a slow learner. Come back tonight.
I knocked on Ethan's door that evening and let myself in. He was leaning against the headbone, lamp on, reading, the light carved clean lines along his jaw. He glanced up when he heard me, pad the space beside him. I climbed onto the bed and settled against the head prop, then realized what he was holding. The handbook. My breath caught. My heart did something inconvenient. He seemed unbothered, laying it open flat between us. Outside, summer insects hummed against the dark. Inside, the room was quiet enough that I could hear each page turn, and the way his breathing gradually stopped being so steady.
Sera.
Yeah?
I'm not feeling great.
What's worse? He snapped the handbook shut and set it aside. Then his arm came around me and pulled me in. I went completely still. He pressed his face to the side of my neck, voice low, with an edge of frustration I'd rarely heard from him.
I was trying to watch you get flustered. Didn't expect to lose it first.
But Ethan had never seemed like an alpha who got pulled around by appearances. He tilted his head, nose tracing along my neck, the instinctive way an alpha takes in an omega's scent when control starts slipping. I could feel that hold loosening. I cried a little afterward.
You didn't know what you were doing either.
You said you didn't know. He tipped my face up, thumb brushing the corner of my eye.
An alpha doesn't need to be taught. Not when it's someone he wants. It's instinct.
After that night, he called me back every evening for 2 weeks. The way he looked at me had changed. Open in a way that was hard to meet on. I've read that alphas who overextend after a rut have longer recovery periods. It affects performance.
Is that so?
The corner of his mouth moved. But he let me go. A few days later, Eleanor summoned me.
Pax heir, politically advantageous. When his mate arrives, you'll stay on in an unofficial capacity.
I thanked her quietly and meant it. For the membership, at least.
Ethan called me to his study that evening. He leaned back in his chair and got straight to it.
She'll be my official mate. You understand what that means. Pack decisions, public appearances, any conflict between you, you step back. Every time.
I understand. I'll stay in my place.
What if she makes things difficult for you?
I'll keep my head down. I won't make it your problem. I didn't know what I'd said wrong. Ethan looked at me. Something behind his eyes was pulled tight.
That's all you've got?
He had always treated me exceptionally well, never speaking to me in such sharp, harsh tones as he did today. Had I finally worn out my usefulness?